Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Star-Lord issue 8, and as you guys could tell, I have no voice, but I'm doing these reviews, so yeah. But before I start talking about this, let me just tell you that I do have Comic Uno episode 152, and that's a show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, so go check that out. I'm sorry. But yeah, let's start talking about Star-Lord. So Star-Lord, sadly, I did not get printed this week. There's a lot of comics I didn't get printed just because my pull list wasn't working on Comixology, so it was acting weird, so I only got a couple of printed books, and I'll get the ones I needed printed for next week. With Star-Lord, I love this series. I think Sam Humphries has been doing, a really good job. And I really like how Sam Humphries portrays Star-Lord and Kitty Pryde's relationship. I think it's done really well. I can't listen to my voice anymore. But yeah, I think he does it really well. And not just their romantic relationship. I think he understands these characters really well. And that is shown in, sadly, the last issue of Sam Humphries' run on Star-Lord. I did not know it was the last issue until that last page. So I'm like, really? I did not want this to end, but you know, I understood it too, because I know Humphries is doing Green Lanterns now. So again, sorry I don't have any artwork to show, but I want to talk about the art a little. I will say that's a slight negative of the issue is that I don't love like the hairstyles. I think there's a lot of lines in it. Some of the facial expressions are weird, but at the same time, I think the artist does a great job at expressing emotion, which is a very important part for this issue because it is about their relationship and them either getting back together or not. So this issue, like I said, is the last part of Star-Lord. So it's really this analysis after the Collector asks Kitty Pryde, hey, why did you break up? And if you tell me, I'll get, you know, Star-Lord back for you. And she tells him the whole story of how they broke up. And it's kind of selfish reasons on each part, but they were both understandable reasons. So there's no Team Kitty or Team Peter here. It really was two misunderstandings, or not even misunderstandings, situations that kind of got out of hand, and that's a big thing that happened here. But by the end, they kind of analyzed what the problem was. They talked it out, which is a big part of relationships, is communication, and that's the big part of the whole issue, is them communicating and saying, maybe we rushed things, maybe the things that kind of make us good people or make us us were the faults of this relationship. And they realized that. They went into engagement really quickly, and they probably should just be in a relationship right now and not be engaged at this moment. And like I said, I love this issue because it was an analysis of, I think, romantic relationships in general, and the need of communication. But it was also an analysis on who these characters are, what make them tick, and why they would get into a fight. So if you're a fan of just personal communications in comics, if you're a fan of character development and character interactions, this is the issue to read, because it's not really an action-packed issue, but that's okay. It's finally the answer we've all been waiting for, and I feel like it kind of retcons some stuff. May not retcon. Retcon's a bad word in comics. But it fixes some stuff in a way, but because they like, oh, why did Kitty become Star-Lord? Well, what happened here? And that's explained exactly why Kitty became Star-Lord in a reasonable manner. And that's just one example of that. Why did Kitty and Peter get engaged so quickly? They explain that here too. So I gave this issue 4.5 stars. This was the best issue I read this week, so definitely pick it up. And this is my pick of the week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. 4.5 stars. Star-Lord. Definitely pick up this series if you haven't, especially the Kitty and Peter section of the series. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter, and I will see you guys later. Bye.